All right, let's get to the people. Julian is up next, 97.1. Jules, how you doing, buddy?
What's going on, fellas? Thanks for taking the call.
Absolutely. What's on your mind?
First of all, I want to say I don't think the season's lost by any means, but I'm not anywhere near as confident as I want to be, is how I'll say that.
That's fair.
I do believe a lot more blame needs to go on Goff than you guys are alluding to, and I'll explain why. First off, I've been a Goff defender since he got here, had multiple conversations. I believe we can win a Super Bowl with him. And you're not wrong that he needs to be protected. But we live in a reality where games like last night are exactly how playoff games play out sometimes. And there's going to be defensive battles where both lines aren't playing great. And he makes me eat my words all the time when games like that happen. And whether you're indoors or outdoors, those are playoff environments where he feels scrambled or he looks like
hurried.
The pressure's too much. Yeah, hurried is a perfect word. And I get the line didn't play that well, but there were many times where he stepped up in the pocket and instantly felt rushed when he could have took an extra second and that ball was high or it was at their feet. And I want to win a Super Bowl, right? If those are how playoff games are played, because, again, we haven't had that luxury for that long, I get worried that he might not be able to do it. And, again, perfect world, build around him, have a good line, and, yes, he's going to be successful. But that's not how playoff football works all the time. That stuff's going to happen, and he's not winning it for us.
I'll tell you what I'll
need him to win those games.
Julian, I'll tell you what the fairest way to do this is. At the conclusion of this season, we have this phone call again. If he doesn't win these showdown games against the Rams or against the Pack, if they have another early playoff exit, I think you have a conversation, and I won't be mad at it. It doesn't mean you act on it, but I don't want to have that conversation after one really brutal night where...
Right, because I don't put our troubles 100% on him, but if we're talking about last night, I believe most of the blame has to go on him. When games like that happen, I need my highest paid player, my star quarterback, to win those games. The Eagles gave us many chances to win that football game.
I agree.
Whether you want to praise our defense or say it was them not playing well on offense, we had many chances to win that football game. Whether our line played good or not, we should have won the game, and he didn't step out and just win it for us.
Well, I'll say this.
I need him to do it.
Julian, here, I want to say something and give you a chance to say I'm being unfair.
Fair enough.
I think you win the game if Ben Johnson was calling the plays.
Fair enough. I can't instantly say you're wrong, but I can't also say those wide receivers weren't open. You know what I mean?
I know. I'm just talking from a schematic standpoint. It always felt like we didn't get games like this. When Ben Johnson was here, the scheme and the sequencing and how he called a game would never allow a defense to just pin their ears back and we're coming to get you. Versus last night, Fangio basically said, okay, I see what's going on here.
Yeah, I watched the Viking game. And
okay, so you're seeing it multiply now. You see why I said what I said. This was always a part of losing Ben Johnson was a big deal, and the copium that took place all summer long by a lot, not all, a lot of the fan base, that's what drove me insane.
No, you're right, because I look at your losses, the Buffalo Bills game, it was just Josh Allen.
Basically, Josh Allen is just a cheat code. Yeah. 6 touchdowns yesterday. Oh, okay.
And
sure,
and then the Bucks game last year, he made some bad decisions. The offense really wasn't started clicking yet. No, you're right. Yeah, they really, you may be on to something.
And the line isn't as good. It's not nearly as good. So if the line's not nearly as good, and no combination of John Morton and Dan Campbell is going to match or come close to Ben Johnson, then these can be the results. They're gonna win a preponderance of their games. There's no question. They're gonna destroy the Giants. They'll probably destroy the Steelers. They're gonna win these games. But it's this idea of, okay, I'm not gonna materially change how I feel about the team, meaning I won't hit a panic button or say, guys, they're just no good. Until or unless, if you lose to the Pack on Thanksgiving Day, we'll have a completely different conversation. Last night, the only thing that's lost to me is the 1 seed. Did you help yourself divisionally? No, of course not.
Well, to me, it's a measuring stick game. Where do you rate and
Yeah,
how do you
I
handle?
had to listen just like you did to people the last 2 years. Oh, yeah, well, if we played Philly, we'd beat them. No, you wouldn't.
Well, yeah, we could play them in Philly. We
Well,
could play them here in Detroit.
Here,
Well,
you
played them.
just played them. Did you enjoy your experience? What's your experience?
Right. And what I saw was a lot of Dan Campbell kind of coaching the same way he did in the championship game. He just kind of.
What bothered me was, and for the 4 o'clock audience, I'm not going to do this huge protest about the fourth downs. The point is, A, he wasn't consistent. What was the surrender before the half? What was the punt with 5 minutes to go in the game? Huh? You thought you were going to get 2 stops in 5 minutes? Second of all, just recognize the game you're in. The analytics don't account for weather, injuries, opponent, or game flow. They don't. They don't even account for personnel. So the idea is, hey, do we really need to do this in this game? I know it's who we are, but who we are may not win this game. Maybe, and even Campbell said it, if I played it more conservatively, maybe we win that game. I think you, at a minimum, greatly improve your odds after the first 1 or 2 going, all right, take a beat. Our defense is balling. Let's give them some support. Let's grab one of these field goals. Or if I'm down by the goal line, sure, I wanted to score a touchdown. You always do. Mm-hmm. Would it have killed you to take 3?
Especially in that type of a game.
And you'd already given a point away because J-Mo wanted to do Cirque du Soleil dry hump on the goalpost.
Yeah, it was a 1-score game for pretty much, or it was tied. So, yeah, you just go ahead and it's 13-9. But now it means if you score a touchdown, you're winning instead of the game tied. I'm with you. Yeah, they squandered too many points.
And they didn't need to.
It was a little too reckless for me for that type of a situation.
If you were playing the Rams and it was 34-30, and this game was a shootout, right? It's Tampa Bay and Buffalo
you know
yesterday.
What I expect?
No, then you just do what you got to do.
Right. I expect that game when they play the Cowboys because the Cowboys have no defense.
There you go. Enjoy some of these lowlights. Sorry, I'm directing Rico to J.J. McCarthy and then the Justin Jefferson meltdown.
Wow. But no, like when they play the Cowboys, I expect that to be the over. Whatever it is, take the over. Because everybody scores points against the Cowboys.
248-539-9797.